And welcome back to Skyrim. 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 Looking at my objectives, my quests, my things, the things I need to do. Yes. I've never seen so many lists in my life. Seriously. I've never seen so many lists in my entire life. Oh my god. You could say that I've done a lot of side quests. I've done a lot of fucking side quests. Holy shit. And I don't think that's everything, by the way. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, link, subscription for what I'm sure to me. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Did I ever do that with you?
Need, my friend? Been drowning our sorrows in goblet of mead.
That's their wedding. Who you get the emeralds for? Oh no, I did it. Okay. But where? Hold on. If I did it, then where's the active thing? It would be magic resist, wouldn't it? Agent Amara. Okay, never mind. Just making sure. I weren't too sure if I actually had done that or not. Nah. Right, now moving on. I'm thinking of doing one of two things. One, I'm thinking on doing the Dawn Guard. Because I want to end off being a werewolf, not a vampire. So I want to get the werewolf out of the way. If you get all of the perks for the werewolf, it's slightly more powerful than the vampire once you've got all the perks for the vampire. There is a perk where once you activate it, you get 2 werewolves either side of you, so there's 3 of you. And each werewolf is equivalent to its own entity. So you've basically got 3 werewolves all attacking one target. Basically, it just obliterates. Well, what I've heard. I've not actually had it myself. Whereas with the vampire, like, the problem with this game is that you would have to write down like every single thing and do it in the right way to where you can benefit from the game in terms of it giving you a skill. Now, how I've done my character, based on because I'm doing it as a series. In my personal playthrough, it would be a lot longer. So I've had to obviously get myself to the level that I have in order for the series to go swimmingly. Otherwise, these episodes would be far long and not short. They'll definitely be longer, but there'll be a lot more work that I would have to put in because of the grinding that I would have ended up doing, and making sure that I'm not rushing into a quest, because obviously when you're playing it on legendary difficulty, you obviously want to play it with 0 deaths, and obviously there isn't a counter, but you know that you've died, and it will be there nagging at you in the back of your mind. So obviously, there'll be that added challenge that I don't want to die, which so far I haven't, because obviously I've got my character finished now, so he can handle whatever gets thrown at me on this game now, whether it be dragons, whether it be vampires, whether it be whatever. My character can quite easily handle that. But if I was to play it the way, and that's the thing, there's still quests that I don't know. There's still quests that I probably haven't done that will teach me something, that will either teach me in one-handed, that might teach me in Magicka. That's the thing. I don't know. Like, take the bards for an example. If I was to go to the bards college right now, and if I was to do jobs for them, I know for a fact through playing it in my personal time on the PS3, I know for a fact that there is, in fact, if I was to obtain like the lost musical instruments, and I was to bring them back. They actually teach me. They teach me in Magicka. They might teach me one-handed. They might teach me in two-handed, and that's what I mean. If you was to, like, because unfortunately nobody has, even though for how long this game has been out for, I've looked online what quests where there is a skill reward involved, and I can't seem to find one. I can't say. I mean, I'm sure someone must have done something at some point, or taken the time to actually do. They probably have somewhere. It is probably somewhere, maybe on Steam somewhere. But I don't. Like, that plate always keeps falling down. Like, this is what I mean. Like, I'm not saying that there are people in the game that will, like,
Youngest bard at the Bard's College.
good for you.
Anything.
Good for you. Now, I don't know. I mean, I know of a few. Well, no. When I say a few, I know of maybe 30, maybe 40 people that might have a quest that if I help them with that quest, that they'll teach me something. Like, I think I've mentioned it in the previous episode. Like, you can technically, right? If you was to basically play through the game on this difficulty, like, and you was just to play through the game as it intends you to, like, depending on the difficulty that you're playing. If you're playing on Legendary, one, again, you have to be very patient. Two, you might be able to get your archery to 100 once, and you might be able to get your one-handed as well done. Two-handed, you might end up getting to the end of the game with that being maybe 40, 50. This is what I'm talking about. Now, obviously, so there are people throughout the game that you can do quests for, that you can help, like, fetch something for them, and they'll teach you, like him in Whiterun, when you get in his father's sword, he'll teach you one-handed, and I think he also teaches you in shield as well. So there are people who can teach you, but again, they are not properly documented. That's the problem. They're not properly documented, and so that's why it's really, really, really infuriating when, like, when going online and trying to find those documented records of who those people are. Yeah, this is what I mean. Now
Well, look at you. If only everyone acted like you.
Right, now I don't know who else. Now the problem is, I'm already done.
You see, all you need is a bit of.
So that's the thing. I'm already done. This whole Bard College is already done. Now I might have already got there, but I can't remember because we're already fucking over 100 episodes in. Now, but it also might be the fact that I am already fucking maxed out on everything. That could also be another reason, as well. I'm already maxed out on everything. I've got perks on everything, so that I'm probably not going to be getting jobs from those people. And it also might be the fact that I need to level up to 253 to unlock those quests, which obviously it'd be pointless. I'll have a perk just sat there doing nothing. This is basically what I'm talking about. Like, so if you was to play this game as intended and trying to go to every single NPC and hoping that they have something that they can actually help level you up in that regard, then great. But it's also, again, finding those people, knowing those people. I'm already part of the Bard's College, so they should have been giving me quests, but again, I can't remember if I already have. And it doesn't also help the fact that I only record this once in the fucking blue moon. That's another thing that doesn't help. Because obviously, with the shit memory that I have in general, I'm obviously not going to remember, oh, have I been to that person? Have I been to this person? I don't know. Unless I actually fucking watch back through every one of my videos, I ain't going to know. It's just one of them. So anyway. Let's do the dragons. Sounds sexual. Well, they're all male after all. I think we spoke about that actually. That the dragons were they were just created. So, because I kind of looked up why is there no female? And but yeah, because they were just there in existence. So, oh, we forgot about you. Yeah, I might be rusty with the bow. I might be rusty with the bow. Because the last time we recorded this was over 3 weeks ago, so well, it might even been longer than that. Oh, hello. What? Excuse you. Shut up. Have I got all my stuff on? Not too sure. Do I? I should have all my stuff on, right? 484. What? I don't have my wait, what? Did I unequip it? I did unequip it. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have it all on. 1, there's 2, 3, there's 4. Okay, I was just gonna say, like, the fuck? Not doing too much damage to you, am I? The fuck? Shit. Alright. Right. Like I said, might be a bit rusty. So please. Have mercy. Have mercy. Come on. Ah, fucking. No, I missed that. Okay, that was good. Shit. Here we go. Oh, another one. I do love it when they walk into the shop. Fuck, I mistimed that. Yeah. Oh, what did I shoot for? Dickhead. Ah. Whoa. Oh, hello. And I don't want to still rule that I've got it. Still. I don't want to rule that I have still got it. Because it's still early doors. But like I said, this is definitely something that I felt like it's about time. It's high time. It's high time that I do this, because it's gone on for over 100 episodes and dragons are not in terrorizing people's lives at the moment. So it's about time that I throw that shit in there. I think one of my favourite kills is coming up. I love this kill. He just stands right there and it's like, surprise, motherfucker. Now, if you don't kill him one hit, it alerts every fucker else, which is always a fun one. Oh, that might... No. Not as much. That hit the top rim of the wall a bit. I wouldn't be too surprised if that did. No, I think that was silly of me. That was not right. Yeah. Also, elevation difference. I'm not taking that fucking into account, unfortunately. Oh, you moved. Oh, fucker. There we go. He walks into that one at least. He walks into that one. I'll take it. I'll take the money as well. I don't know why I bother. Now, the one that is up to debate whether I can still do it or not is the shooting while moving to the left or the right. Because that one Is usually my trademark. That one is usually the one I'll go, haha. Oh, did I get you in the face? Hey. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, I heard my arrow. Where are you? Fortunately, they don't, like with followers, unfortunately they patched it so that he runs out of the arrows. Well, I appreciate you actually equipping the Daedric arrows. I do appreciate that. Well, let's see if I can, because like I said, I have not played or recorded this for over fucking 3 weeks. So usually you want to shoot the arrow. No, I'm no, being stupid. There we go. Can I get one back that way? Some people will be thinking, well, what's the point? Why? Because it's fucking awesome, that's why. And I think I've already mentioned before, if you can, like, avoid... Ah, you don't fall down in this one. God, they must have patched it then. Because usually, on the unpatched version, that happens. You walk in and he falls off. They still didn't fix the fucking plate, though. I tested it earlier. Oh wait, no, I didn't test it earlier. The fucking, when you go to the Barnes College, the plate always falls off. Yeah, they didn't patch that fucker, did they? The dumbasses. Yeah. No, but it's like I said, it's fun. It's fun, and going back to what I was just about to say, as long as you move, they can't hit you. As long as you're moving like left and right, as long as you keep doing that, and they're shooting you with the bow, they can't hit you. Unless you walk into their arrow, then they're going to hit you. But other than that, no. As long as you're moving side to side, they can't get you. So, yes, if you can master the arts of shooting and firing an arrow, and hitting your target while moving left and right, then you should be okay and never get hit with an arrow. But you also want your arrow to do more damage to them than they do you, because otherwise you're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die. Oh, you. Yeah, it's a ball ache to fucking trying to use this, the bow on the PS3. It's a ball ache because obviously it's with the joystick, and secondly the render distance is way shorter, so you have to get in more closer to hit the target. Whereas on this, I could be 3 times further a fucking way. I can hit a target 3 times further away than that. Yeah, so it is much more pleasant and easier to definitely hit the target for sure. Yeah. Wait, did I get it wrong? I think I got it wrong. No, did I not? Yes, no, maybe, partly so. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we got it. It's fine. Don't know why I'm coming up here for this. It's just always a bit of you know what? Sure. No, if you come in here early on, that's a shit bottle of potion. That's probably why I weren't going to get it. Also, you get the thief book in here, which is a skill. So that you can either get here, or you can get it in the Argonians' sleeping lodge in Windhelm. When you go down by the docks, yes, there is the assembly, the Argonians' assembly. Yes. So when you go to Windhelm and you see a young girl selling flowers, you go to the big door, you go down the big stairs. There, that's another place where you can get that skill book. Basically. Right, now down here are a couple of skeevers. Just be fine. Actually, Rich. This is going to be an even more walk in the park because, well, I'm done basically. I am done. So I'm not too bothered, I'm not too worried, not too scared by this. So yeah. I mean, if I wanted to, I could still whack them in. Not that I need to.
Don't leave me for arcade's sake. It's coming loose. I can feel it. You, over here.
Shit. I forgot to talk to him beforehand. Shit. I was meant to talk to him beforehand. Never mind. Yeah. Wait, was this the... is this the one with the golden claw? No. Wait, hold on. That's the one. That's the one. There we go. Yeah, he just talks about... That's it. If you want to pause and read that, feel free. Kind of interesting. Yeah, because obviously the more higher level you come into a place, the more stuff, more the better stuff there will be. Don't know why I'm taking any of this shit, to be honest. I don't need it. My character's already done. It is what it is, I guess. What? Yeah, it is quiet again. You're not wrong. Hey, if I was actually in need of all this stuff, then fine, sure. But I'm not. Oh, fuck off. Where are you? Got you, bitch. I got in before he could get me. Come on. Well, them, should I say. Are you gonna trigger the trapdoor? Yep. Fucking saw it a mile away. You dickheads. Go to sleep. Why? I hate when the arrow does that. So hate when it does that. Now, if you are coming here on a low level and you don't want to die,
I'm right behind you. All right, what is it?
you could have your follower run through here. This is if you are on a low level and you're worried about getting killed. You can do that basically. Your follower should be fine.
Okay, got it.
And you can go over there and trigger the trap for you and give you a bit of a safe passage. Now, the final one of these is not, is unfortunately not the case. You're going to have to go through and try your luck. Now, you can technically, if you pace where you position yourself perfectly. How many P's were enough? Fuck, I wonder. Yeah, you can avoid it. You can avoid it. But yeah, going through here is obviously easy now. So much easier. I don't even need them. That's the thing. I don't even need these guys, but it's always good to have a little bit of, especially later on. Later on, yeah, when your opponents get a little bit more on the fucking beefy side, yeah, and things don't take 2 hits anymore. This is a great point to where you can come and drop any stuff off if you're getting overcumbered. Just whack it in there and give it to your follower. And then, if you've been watching the series for a long time, then you know that there is a safe in Whiterun where you can just take it and put it in there and get your follower to take it out, and then it becomes unstolen. In here, probably when you come here, and by the way, you can. By the way, they have made this level doable. If you was to try to do this on this difficulty, you came here, but you got yourself, you need a flame atronach. You do need a flame atronach. You got yourself a pickaxe, and you can get yourself some free iron right there and a few other ingredients as well, which is kind of nice. So yes, if you want to do a challenge, like a real challenge, and to deal with dragons, right? From as early level as possible, when you get that, because you're gonna die. You are gonna die. Like I said, you have to be very patient. You can do this, and you can kick things off, and that's part of the challenge. The challenge is to come here as early as possible, and kick things off with a dragon while you're not even capable of dealing with them. And I'm going to show you how. Oh, I knew it was always a troll. Sometimes, if you come here early on, it would be a Draga, not a troll. But I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something in a minute. The best weapon to use, and it's by far the easiest. I mean, when I say it's the easiest, I mean, refilling it is a bit of a pain. This might be a bit of a clue there for you. But it's your only means of defense, and I will show you. So if you wish to have a challenge, I'll set it up. Yeah, I'll give you your best chance of actually doing it. So just to recap on the challenge. The challenge is that once you basically leave and you make your way to Whiterun, right? You've got to, before level 10, one of you, to kick things off with a dragon. Yeah, before you get yourself to level 10. Or as early as you can. As early as you can.
Oh.
And like I said, it is doable. I've managed to get myself now on there to like level 30, and I am just almost about now capable of not only dealing with dragons, but I was able to do the Dawn Guard. I was able to do the damn Dawn Guard as well.
Don't like the looks of
Right, so basically right here there is a position right there. Right, no, right there. See that bit there? You stand there. And you stand right there as well. Oh, not there. And then you're through. Oh, shit. But yeah, it is doable. Lure him over there. Right, done. But I will give you the best chance of doing the challenge. Everything that I've learned of doing the challenge, I'm gonna help you have a chance. That's if you're interested, of course. Right, Gold Claw. So obviously we've got bear, moth, owl. There we go. Nice. And I've got so many shouts that I haven't even unlocked yet. It's terrible. 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 And yes, you can do the final boss with you, your follower, and the flame atronach. Now, through your travels, you will be picking up scrolls. As a matter of fact, there was probably a scroll that was on the table, the fire scroll. Now, you might actually pick up 2. So, use these 2 on him, right, with this when you're doing it. Your archery is going to be fucking shit, but it's whatever. Your flame action up between the 3 of you, you can deal with this guy. You can actually deal with this guy.
Would you look at that?
So this is basically what you want to do. When you come here and you're taking him on, right, and you're doing this as part of the challenge, right? The moment you walk up there and you get the shout, as you're walking back, summon the flame atronach. As soon as you hear the tomb opening up, you summon that. You basically run behind that because he will kill you instantly if he gets a shot off you. So you basically run down here and you run around this corner here and wait for him to lock onto your follower, which would be him, preferably, and the flame atronach. Once they're targeted, because he has the full shout to knock you fucking flying, equip the scrolls that you managed to pick up as you've collected coming to this point. Use them on him, and then just simply equip your bow and just keep helping, shooting him, wearing him down. And the flame atronach is more than enough. Matter of fact, you want him to be targeting your follower, and then have the flame atronach just keep weakening him down, and then if she just buys because you've only got her for 60 seconds, back at her again, and then yeah, you should be able to do it. It's not that difficult, thank God. But yeah. So, like I said, they've had to make this doable. They've had to make this level doable, because otherwise, you're fucked otherwise. Now, luckily for me, you know, he's yeah. Lucky for me, it's whatever. Another thing that a lot of people also seem to miss as well is that there's actually 2 chests here as well. Some people might miss the 2 chests that are also in this vicinity as well. So if you was to come over here, make your way up here, there's one right here. And this is just some extra loot. Just some extra loot for you. Which will obviously you will need early on. Obviously you won't get what I've just got because, well, I'm on a very high level. No, but you might get like maybe a couple of gold. You might get a scroll. You might get maybe a weapon or something of some sort. But yeah, it won't be anything too profound, sadly. But obviously you'll be taking everything. Well, that's what you would have to do early on. The second one is over here. You're just going through the water, the shower. Oh, it's right here. There you go, and you got some. Of course, you wouldn't be getting that. Well, you know, you might be getting that. You might get some iron branded armor, but yeah. Right. So anyway, now your first dragon that you'll encounter isn't actually that difficult. Well, it is if you take it on yourself. Luckily for you, you won't be by yourself. You will have help with you. Every dragon after that, however, is going to be different. Well, when I mean it's going to be different, meaning it's yeah, it's if you're lucky, if you're lucky, you've got guards around helping you. If you're not, you're fucked, and you have to deal with a piece of shit by yourself, which is great. Right, so we're going to go to Whiterun now, and finally, after fucking God knows how long. I'm a tree. I know. Yay. You're going to finally hand the stone over. Finally. And then get the shout that you'll need. Yes. I want you.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, f.e.a.r, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well.
You have a visitor.
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
f.e.a.r, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
The dragon. How exciting.
Not now.
What? Do you not want anal?
Not now.
Do you want me not to suck your dick?
Not now.
Do you want me to, like, pick your nose?
Not now.
Oh, for God's sake. Apparently he doesn't want it right now. I've got that butt plug.
Not now.
Fine.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
I got diarrhea.
Not now.
Fine.
We saw it coming from the south.
What?
Fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
Not now.
It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. Vernon, Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster in the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for f.e.a.r.
Having fun.
As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my
Is
personal
it Daedric?
I should come along.
Orcish.
I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you.
Come on.
I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
I'll see you at the watchtower.
Yeah.
Hey, watch it!
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't the death of
Right. I'll fucking fix it. Come here, you.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the...
Come on, lads. Let's go.
Good luck.
I should have already got it unlocked, actually, shouldn't I not? That'd be fine.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the western watchtower.
A dragon? We're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't
I'm
much
glad
care
you're coming
where
with us.
Hold on.
They say
sent
Talos
you.
is
hear
famous.
what
What I
Irileth
do
said.
know is that it's
Need
made
to
the
come back
mistake of
covered with
attacking
glory.
Whiterun.
Not at all.
But Houseguard, I'll take care of those things.
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourself Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face it?
Thumbnail.
More than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age.
Oh,
The
friend.
glory of killing it is ours. If you're with me.
Yeah.
Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us at
Gorge and drag.
damn right?
I see dead people.
Let's move out.
Hey!
Mind yourself.
Run with me. We're going to kill a dragon. To get to the chopper. I've got a horse. I've got a metal horse. I've got a horse. I'm on a horse, motherfuckers. I'm on a horse. Well, you don't have a horse, do you? No, you don't. You don't have a horse. But I do. You'll have to walk your wee little legs to get here. Aye. Yo, Liv, get your fucking ass over here, woman. I'm waiting for you. My dear. Is that another deer? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I mean, we could always, Where's the giant? Can I see the giants from here? They're probably not spawned in yet, are they? Yeah. May have to do that. Yeah. No, they're not spawned in. You coming?
I'm on your side.
I'm just keeping you in check.
No signs of any dragon right now. But it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad. But we've got to figure out what happened. If that dragon is still skulking around somewhere.
Indeed.
I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened.
George!
What if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere?
Come on. Get back, get back. You're still here. Where is he?
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
I mean, sure, I guess. It'd be interesting to see how much damage I can withstand against a dragon. Now, you don't do this when you're playing this, by the way. When you're playing this on early level, you'd be running in here and you'd be fighting it from within here. I wouldn't recommend going up there unless you want to fall off accidentally and kill yourself. He's a ball ache to fucking deal with, unfortunately. Move, man. What are you doing, you weirdo? Ah, it's just a bit toasty. I'll finish him off. Yeah, never really heard him say no before. Yeah, dragon scales in this are good. I didn't mean to die. Don't look at me. Oh, hi. No, seriously, don't look at me. No, don't. I didn't mean not to do this. It's not fair. Stop looking at me. I have the power. Is it already selected, or I'm gonna have to do that? No, it's selected. Good draw. You Dragonborn.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irileth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Norm.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
The Thuam! He summons the Thuam!
You really are Dragonborn, then.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few.
Get a shave then.
About this Dragonborn business.
Alright, let's go. Basically, I think you, the reason why you would also want to get your shouts as well in the challenge is primarily because that's going to be your only form of defense apart from arrows. Like, the shout is a great way to stagger them, and when you get the next level, it's a good defense mechanism. So, yeah, there are some shouts that are worth getting. But yeah. Dovahkiin. Love it. Funny that wasn't subtitles apparently. Apparently it wasn't. Go figure. I'm assured. I know.
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands.
My name
is
Jeff.
She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information.
Are you sure about that?
We are not welcome here in Whiterun.
Welcome.
So we will be in a...
No, God! No, God!
We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to...
There's two ways you can go about doing this with that quest. I mean, we could give this back to him at least. Hey, I know you. I don't know you. Yeah. No, we can give this back to him at least anyway.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn from High. Such a thing is not...
You're nothing but trouble.
You're a twat.
Until next time.
We'll give this back to him and finish this off at least. Harrow.
The sooner you found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it
Now, being the
belongs.
level that I am,
Never forget this.
it's going to be a lot of
Done
money he's
great
going to give
thing
me.
for me and my sister.
Yeah, thought as much. Done. So now that's the thing. You would, if you had to, when you come through here for the very, very first time in your very first playthrough of this game, and you talk to him, which one are you going to prioritize more? Are you going to prioritize someone stealing someone's claw or going to the Jarl and informing him about the dragon? You're going to do the dragon, aren't you? That's more important than fucking getting someone's lost claw back. You're probably thinking, somebody just stole that. I'll get that for you when, you know. Now, they probably put it like right there. They're thinking, oh, it's right there though. I mean, I'm here. It's there. I mean, I guess I could just go and get it. But it's up to them. It's either you think that it's only there, I'll go and get the claw, or you're thinking, I mean, it's there, but I can always come back to Riverwood to go there later on. But I think it's more important to go to the Jarl of your Bolgroof and tell him about the dragon, you know. And so yeah, so then it's when you then go to the to him and go, hey, there's a dragon attack, and you then learn about the stone, and thinking, oh, that's kind of convenient. The stone is in the same location as where the golden claw is. Perfect. I can kill two birds with one stone in that case. So yeah.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
There is.
Dragonborn. What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tabiseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Brungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our...
Why, he's merely did it. You killed the dragon.
I don't see any signs of him being this... what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Brongar, don't be so hard on Avenich.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that... what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There is no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that
Please keep your weapons sheathed in the yard. I've got my eyes
They
on
haven't
you.
seemed to care before. No matter. Go
Don't
to
even
High
think about
Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can tell. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal
Oh,
house
sexy
guard,
Lydia.
and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
May the gods watch over your battle. Well, in the old tales, the Dragonborn heroes would use the power of their voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. Wolfhearth was Dragonborn. Talos, too, the founder of the Empire. Back in the good old days. In the very oldest tales. Back from when there still were dragons in Skyrim. The Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. In the old tales, Nord heroes would use the power of their voice to shout down the gates of cities and strike down their enemies. But only the Greybeards study the way of the voice anymore. If you can shout, you need to talk to them.
Ooh, do I keep this? Oh, no, I'm not too sure about that one.
They're the masters of the way of the voice, of shouting. They live up on top of the throat of the world. If you're really Dragonborn, they'll want to talk to you. In the old stories, they always summon the Dragonborn for training.
Do I give this? I don't know if I give this to him now. Because I want to be able to do the bit where they all meet up with the Greybeards before anything else kicks off.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Divines bless you. The only thing I remember is the old story of Tiber Septim being called Dragonborn by the Nords before they switched sides and joined the Empire. No doubt those Greybeards up at High Hrothgar will talk your ear off about it. Old Nord folktales always talk about shouting their enemies to pieces. I always thought it was just a myth. If you think you might be able to do that kind of thing, the Legion could certainly use your help. Go talk to the Greybeards. See what they can tell you. Near as I can tell, a bunch of ancient Nord hermits who live on top of a mountain. Never heard of them talking to anybody before. If they really do want to talk to you, you'd better go find out what they want. You never know. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. I'll be glad. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
That is not... Oh, actually, no, that one is. That's perfectly fine. I'm thinking the one in Solitude.
As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home.
Yeah, that's what I mean, I've got it now anyway, so it's fine.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Divine smile. I don't know much. Only the old tales about the ancient heroes who would use the voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. They say the emperors used to be Dragonborn, but that all ended when Martin died during the Oblivion Crisis. The Greybeards can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the way of the voice, and taught Tiber Septim himself.
The voice.
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do.
Now, what I do know is... if I didn't kick things off with the dragons, I do believe...
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so
that I can just give him that and we continue on with the war.
All this stuff, it means you can kill dragons and steal their power. Even speak with a dragon's voice, they say. There hasn't been a Dragonborn seen in the land for centuries. Not since Talos himself walked his 7,000 steps to High Hrothgar. They live in seclusion on the slopes of the Throat of the World, the great mountain of Skyrim. They are masters of the Way of the Voice. If you really are Dragonborn, they're the ones who can teach you how to use your power.
But since I've got since I now got the dragons kicked off, he might not. I'm hoping he turns around and says, "We're not doing anything until we deal with the dragon situation." I'm hoping that's what he basically turns around and says. That's why I've saved it.
What is it that you need? No doubt requesting to garrison his men in my castle. How many times must I deny him? Well, out with it. I see. Give the papers to my steward. Don't be daft. Proventus is my eyes. Just give me the letter. I presume once I have it, I can do as I please with it? Good. These are interesting reports. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun?
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean, it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man, or to declare his intentions.
He'll do no such thing.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King, but neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his storm cloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly, then, to accept the white gold concordat?
This again. That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
You there. I have a message for you to deliver to our friend, the esteemed Jarl of Windhelm. Deliver this axe to Ulfric Stormcloak. How long have you been in Skyrim? Yes. Give the man my axe. If he returns it to you, it means we have business to settle. If he keeps it, then we are at peace. Men who understand one another need not waste words. There are but a few simple truths behind one warrior giving another his axe. Ulfric will know my meaning. True, he's a dangerous and bloodthirsty man, but he's also a Nord that honors our traditions. Keep your wits about you and you won't be harmed. And then get back here. Because if Ulfric isn't bluffing, I'll need every able body to defend Whiterun. Good. Good. Proventus, bring me my pen. And the good parchment. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a... Yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires of his.
Oh, hello, sexy woman.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
What is this all grayed out for?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Okay.
All right then.
Right, the house has been brought and furnished is in, so she can move there. Right, now on with the challenge that I said that you will do. So, in Solitude, you can go there at any level, even level 1, and when you speak to the bard, you don't even need to speak to the pub owner. You don't even need to speak to him. You'll probably see him knocking about, but if you want to kind of like, you know, get the objective up on the screen, speak to the guy, and he'll basically talk about a random guy walking. And I have already done the quest. The quest was it the Mind of the Madness? Something like that. Wait for it. You'll get the Wobberjack. Right? Now, the great thing about... Oh, for fuck's sake, will you bloody stop fucking... Right. The great thing about the Wobberjack... Now, you can go on the wiki page. Right? You can go on the wiki page. You can basically look up all of the effects that this does. Now, when it comes to dragons and giants, those two only... It only does destruction. And can I just say... That... Against dragons... is the most powerful thing that you've got, that you can do. Your archery does no damage to it. Your follower can't do no damage to it. That will take off about that much of their health every shot. More than you can do at that moment. That is literally your only means of defense against dragons. It's one of the quickest way Daedric artifacts to get. Once you get high enough, once you get your conjuration... Right, this is another one that I want to help you with. Once you get your conjuration to 50, go back to Phineas in the College of Winterhold, and you can buy the Frost Atronach. Once you get the Frost Atronach, try and put as much points into this as possible. You want to put, you want to get this up. You want to get this up as much as possible. You also want to get a bounded weapon and then put perks in this, because you're going to need soul gems. You're going to need soul gems because you're going to need to keep your Wobberjack charged. That's because otherwise you're defenseless against dragons. So you need to get this, and at some point you need to, definitely need to get this one, and you need to get this one, because you can fill your soul gems with a summon weapon, which is fantastic. So once you get to Adept, you can get the Frost, which is more powerful. Once you basically do that, once you finally do that, this is what you then want to do. You want to find Sam, or you'll find him who does the drinking contest. When you do the drinking contest, which is probably by far one of the most difficult, it's up there as one of the most difficult, you have to be very, very careful. Very careful. But the reward that you get is the Sanguine Rose. And the great thing about the Sanguine Rose is that you get a Dremora. Now, a Dremora unlocks at level 75 in Conjuration. Now, the great thing about this, and I think I've already showed you about this, so you can only re-summon him about there, which is still quite far. But the great thing about the Sanguine Rose, right, and this is how nuts this is, by the way, I can summon him way over there. So that's the great thing about the Sanguine Rose, is that it has even further, because he can only go there. You can only summon there with him, but you can summon there with that. Even better. And when you got that, the door is pretty much opened for you to allow you to do even more and go further in the game and take on more difficult areas. By having just even one of him, I was able to go and do the Dawn Guard. I was able to go and take on the vampire with that staff, summoning him far, far away. I was able to do that comfortably without like any real threat life on my behalf. What you want to do? Once you get to Solitude, don't even go to the doors. Don't even go to Solitude. Don't even go speak to the guard. Don't even speak to the Jarl. Don't even do that. Once you get to Solitude, once you basically kill that, or help the companions kill the giant, go over to the cart, get on the cart, and pay to go to Whiterun. Not Whiterun. Winterhold. Go to Winterhold. Go to Winterhold, and if you know about getting the Flame Atronachs for 30 gold, do that. I've showed you that plenty of times. You speak to her. If she doesn't offer you the Flame Atronach to buy as a test to allow you in, keep doing the punch and reload to get the Flame Atronach. Once you get the Flame Atronach, that's your third follower, your third companion. Go up, finish that off, go on a guided tour with her. Once you've done that and she tells you you can now go in, turn around, go back to Whiterun, and then go and get the Dragonstone. Once you go and get the Dragonstone, go back to Whiterun, kick things off with a dragon. So there'll be you, Fandel, and the Flame Atronach. And then basically what you want to try and do is be careful, because obviously, again, you don't want to die. You obviously want to slowly level up Conjuration. You will have to grind a little bit with your Conjuration, so you will have to eventually save up money to buy Soul Trap and then use that on a carcass. Or if you're playing on the patch version, buy a horse and you can do it on your horse. Yeah, you can basically buy a horse and you can use it. On the patch version, you can't use it on dead people. You can, but your horse you'll still do. If you don't like the sound of a horse being in distress, just turn down the volume. If you're playing on the unpatched version, you can just find any corpse and just use it on any corpse and it should be fine. Slowly, kind of get your Conjuration up a little bit more, and then buy yourself a bounded battle axe. The battle axe will be the first one unlocked. Then, once you get the battle axe, at least you're enabled to get your two-handed up a little bit. Then, as soon as you can, put a perk in Soul Trap for the bounded bow. That I think I showed you that earlier. So when you kill with that, it's not as satisfying. It's not as satisfying when you kill an enemy with Soul Trap with a weapon that has the Soul Trap enchantment. You get that sound. With the bounded one, it's not as satisfying. You just get a little message in the top corner of the screen, soul collected, and it's like, yay! But it's better than nothing. It's better than, otherwise you're gonna have to walk up to every single enemy, and you're gonna have to like hit him with Soul Trap, and then hope to then switch to a weapon and kill him within 60 seconds. Which is putting your life in danger because you have to walk up to him while he's battling your follower on the Flame Action. And at that early on, the cost of you casting the Flame Action is going to take up most of your magicka. So you're going to have to cast your Flame Action with your follower, drink a magicka potion to get your magicka back up, and then cast it on a monster or whatever it is that you're trying to kill, just to get the soul gem filled. So yeah, it's a bit more of a nuisance, but so once you actually got it in a bounded weapon, fantastic. But yeah, the whole point of the challenge is, yeah, it is very time consuming. You will find yourself like getting a little bit bored, but you try not to die will keep you on your edge, on your toes, for sure. And it's fun. It's a fun challenge. It is a fun challenge. Just to actually, and it's even more fun when you can slowly see yourself leveling up and leveling up and leveling up to the point where they get, oh my god, I'm actually starting to do some real damage now. When you get to level 25 to level 30, the Wobberjack starts to do a little less potency on the dragons, so keep that in mind. So you do want to start working on your bow at some point, and when you do get to level 50, actually level 50 in Conjuration, you do get the bow as well. So not only do you get the Frost Axe, you get the bounded bow, which is fantastic. And if you've already got a perk, because I believe it's only level 40, I believe it's only 40 to do that, so there's 20. Yeah, no, it's level 30, sorry. So once you get to level 30, brilliant. So whack a perk on that. Then then you can then switch from the bounded battle axe to the bounded bow, and you're more safer distance, and you can basically go out hunting deer, hunting game, or whatever you. But once you get to the expert, that's level 75, that's level 50, level 75. So there's a good bit of a margin there. It's 25 points between it. Once you get to this, you get the Storm Atronach, and you get the Jamora, which is, obviously the Sanguine Rose. The great thing about the Storm is probably the best summon for taking down dragons, because their lightning bolt directly hits the dragon when it's flying around. the flame atronach will miss. She'll take a shot and the dragon will fly and it will miss. The only time when she'll hit is when the dragon's landed. Unfortunately, you don't have Dragon Ren yet, so you can't shout the dragon down from the sky and force him to land. So with the storm, it's brilliant. And yeah, so you'll be working on conjuration and archery. They'll be the two main ones you'll be working on. As early as you can. Obviously, speech as well, very important. Obviously archery, and there'll be an enchanting. Enchanting is essential. It is absolutely essential that's what you will be wanting to work on, because you want to be enchanting your equipment with archery damage, because like I said, that Wobberjack is going to become useless at level 30. So use it while you can, and yeah, always make sure it's always filled. The only concerning thing about dragons is that they will come out of nowhere. Like the amount of times, especially on the unpatched version, I don't know if it's like this with this, but I've just basically been walking down a path or a road, and it's just one just came out of nowhere. Especially on the PS3, they come out of nowhere, and I've just died instantly. So it is a bit of a concern. So I would say, try and stay away from avoiding travelling on long distance. If you can get a horse, fantastic. And also, I would recommend, as soon as you can, get your house built. As soon as you can get your house built, remember your horse and cart that you have. Yes, he can obviously not only take you to the holes, but he can also take you to the towns. And one of the towns that you do need to go to is Rorikstead. You need to go there as soon as possible. Go to Rorikstead, and the reason why you want to go to Rorikstead, one, because of that is part of the Lover's Stone, not the Lover's Stone. That's part of the Temple of Mara for the Lovers book, the Book of Love. I was saying that early on in the first episode. You want to get that because that gives you a 25% resistance to Magicka, which you will need that against dragons. So that kind of correlates with that. But the reason why you want to go there is because Rorikstead is the place that you need to go for the quest to get the Sanguine Rose. So that's what you need to go there. And if you look around, there's not much place. The closest hold is Mothel, and so you have to go from that to there on a horse, cross country, with dragons flying around. So if you can get your horse and cart there, you can just straight there. No word needed. And yeah, you can basically get that one unlocked, perfect. And yeah, other than that, I mean, that could be a whole new series, me to do the challenge, but it's probably more fun for you to kind of like experience yourself and figure out ways that work for you, because what worked for me might not work for you, but hey ho. But anyway, I'm going to finally let you guys go. I've been Monkey Game. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and the description. If you want to follow me on social media, different choice, yours, and anything else, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye bye.